All right, let's kickstart the show then with AI-powered blue-collar recruitment platform Vahan.AI. They have just secured a $10 million funding in Series B. This is led by Khosla Ventures. Some of their previous investors include Y Combinator as well as Paytm's Vijay Shekhar Sharma. Joining in right now is Madhav Krishna. He is the founder and CEO. Thank you so much for taking time out. So some pretty prominent investors that you've got on board. Tell us what the $10 million fundraise will be used toward.
Sure, thanks for having me today. So we are raising $10 million as part of our Series B. This round is being led by Khosla Ventures, top Silicon Valley VC, and other investors participating in the round include Y Combinator, Angels, and also Vijay Shekhar Sharma from India. We are utilizing these funds primarily in two ways. One, to develop our AI recruiter technology, and two, to expand to other verticals. Today we are active largely in the gig economy space, but we are now expanding into the manufacturing, retail, and logistics verticals as well.
Absolutely, and given that I understand you're using AI tools and you're helping blue-collared workers find jobs that match their skill sets, which are some of the partner companies that you have?
We have built an AI recruiter, Vahan, that essentially, like you said, matches blue-collar workers with particular jobs. It is able to answer their questions about these jobs, clarify their doubts, and then get them onboarded onto these jobs as well. This AI recruiter, in fact, is able to talk to candidates today in English and Hindi on the phone. So there's no need for a separate app per se. We're using the power of Gen AI technology to really democratize job opportunities in India. We place 25,000 people a month now across companies such as Zomato, Swiggy, Flipkart, Amazon, Zepto, Uber, Rapido, Blinkit, etc., which makes us the largest recruitment platform in the country.
So you've built a lot of tools, you're leveraging technology, you've included artificial intelligence. How exactly does it work?
Yes, so our AI recruiter is powered by various different pieces of technology, including LLMs. We in fact utilize OpenAI's ChatGPT 4.0 in the backend that powers the conversation that happens between the AI recruiter and candidates. And it's also able to solve for both language and dialect variation. So while we're also looking to expand the lingual capabilities of this technology, today we support English and Hindi, we are also going to make it support a few hundred dialects. As you know, India has over 20 major languages and thousands of dialects. Hindi, for example, is spoken very, very differently in the north versus the south versus the east and west, right? So when our AI recruiter converses with people from these regions, it needs to be able to speak in the way they do in order to be relatable and to provide a very, very high quality user experience. So we utilize, like I said, things like ChatGPT. We also use platforms like 11 Labs to be able to deliver a highly personalized and relatable experience to people, not just in the language that they speak, but also in their dialect.
Right, and I understand that you're looking at making 1 billion placements over the next 10 years. That was the ambition that you stated. Tell us about how many placements you've made so far and what the game plan is.
So over the lifetime of the company, we have now made 500,000 or 5 lakh placements. So it's still day zero for us. As you know, India is an ocean. And I feel that with the power of AI technology, we'll be able to get there sooner than later. In fact, we plan on utilizing the AI recruiter that we are building to also democratize access to opportunities such as financial services or upskilling opportunities, high value services that can help people really grow in their lives and their careers. Vinod Khosla, who has been on ET, has said, in fact, that every Indian should get access to an AI tutor, right? Or every Indian should get access to a physician. We think that every Indian should get access to a personal advisor that not only helps them with their next job, but also where to get a loan, let's say, to start a business, or where they can improve their skills, right, so that they can grow. And that's really what we are now building. I believe that we can help at least 500 million Indians get access to some of these services in the next 3 to 5 years, because the pace at which the core LLM technology is improving is much, much faster than anyone has predicted. And it's a once in a lifetime opportunity now to really start to use that tech to democratize access to these opportunities.
So, for example, if I were the employer, I understand that you guys have built capabilities for end-to-end workforce management. So, this would provide a comprehensive solution to me, the employer?
Yes. So most of our employers essentially tell us who they need to hire in terms of a profile and where they need to hire these people. And that's it. Our platform takes over the rest. We are able to engage with candidates in these regions, and then the AI sort of does the rest. AI reaches out to people. We have now over 10 million users in our database, so our AI is able to reach out to these people, tell them about jobs that are available on the platform, match them with the most relevant job, get them onboarded. And in fact, we are also building the capability to provide support to these people once they have joined a company, so that we can reduce employee churn, which adds value obviously back to the employer as well.
Well, that's pretty interesting. Tell us a little bit more about, the issue that we're really facing right now, which is worker attrition. Will you be able to reduce that to a great extent, and how big an issue is it?
Yes. Worker attrition, especially in the blue collar segment, is a huge pain point. We found it vary anywhere between 10% to even 35% per month, which is very, very high. One thing that we're doing, which is what I just mentioned, is providing workers with automated support in their early days, because they are most likely to churn during that period. But we're also now expanding it to financial services, things like early salary or advanced salary, that can give workers access to their salary sooner than payday. We found that blue collar workers typically go through 5 to 6 financial emergencies a year on average, which is almost one every 2 months, which is very, very high if you think about it. Right? And most of these folks have a very hand-to-mouth existence. They don't have a large amount of savings like you and I. And so access to salary, sooner than the end of the month is actually a huge value add for them. And in our experiments, we found it to bring down churn. So that is something that we are building. Also, micro insurance is a product that works very, very well in this space. These people typically don't have the amount of money required to pay for annual premiums. But if they can get insurance for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days at a time, that is still something that is a massive value add. And so that is another product that we're building. There are many other offerings in the pipeline, but ultimately what we want to help blue-collar workers with is financial and income stability, because that is really, really their number one pain point.
Thanks for that.